project 1, I mixed 2 Sweet Pickins milk paints together. I did a half scoop of willow, a half scoop of in a pickle. I stirred it well, let it set for maybe 15 minutes before I started painting. Prior to painting, I glued on 4 thread spools to use as legs because this is going to be a riser. I gave it a good coat of this paint color all over before going on to the next step. Next, I took Waverly Antique Wax and coated the spools to give them a darker look. And after that, I used DIY's liquid patina and applied it all over the top and the bottom to seal in the paint, because milk paint needs to be sealed in once it's finished. And as you'll see, I did do a little distressing on this piece before adding the liquid patina. In this next step, I chose a transfer from the IOD Winter Botanist book. Transfers are easy to use. You just peel off the back and place your image down so that the sticky side is touching your product. And then it comes with this little tool, and you use the tool to rub the transfer until it all comes off. As you can see, sometimes a spot won't come up. You just go back and do it again. Even if you raise your paper up or your plastic up, you'll see a spot that didn't transfer. Just lay it back down and rub on it. And this will put the transfer on your object. And it really dresses up the this little riser that I'm doing. I'm sealing in the transfer using DIY's liquid patina. What I didn't show on camera is I did distress the top around the edges a little bit, and then I will go back over it with some clear wax and some dark wax. Stay tuned to see the finished project. Here in project 2, I'm going to upcycle this tea kettle that was in my box. First of all, I coated the whole kettle, including the lid, with DIY's Salvation Solution, and I let that dry overnight. And now you'll see me applying a coat of DIY's crinoline. And I won't show you all of it, but I apply, I think, about 2.5 coats on the base of the kettle. I do not do the spout or the handle because I'm going to do different colors with those and the lid that goes on top. And right now, this may be a good time for me to introduce myself. My name is Janet. I am the creator and owner of Twisted Oak Farm and Gift Shop here in Central Michigan. Here is the lid to the pot that I had previously coated with DIY Salvation Solution. And now I'm painting it with a DIY, actually a mixture of DIY and Fusion paint. The red is Marquee, and I added a Fusion color and a brown tone to it to give it more of a brown look. When this is all finished, I will go back in and coat it with DIY's Big Top. I'm also going to paint the top parts, like the finial, the color of the handles. Now I'm going in with Fusion Bayberry to the handle and to the spout and to that little finial on top of the lid. I absolutely love this color. And Fusion paint is an all-in-one. It doesn't have to be sealed, but as you'll see, I do seal it. And the crinkled part blends in with the paint. That is masking tape that I taped around, so I can just easily pull that off when I'm done. While I'm painting, I want to take this time to talk about the Flippin' Frenzy. Sonnet from Sonnet Garden Blooms has a membership group that I'm a part of, and we had a challenge. We drew names, and whoever's name that you received, you sent them a box, like a mystery box full of items that they need to flip to see what they come out with. I received my box from Karen at Dippin' Daisies, where she put in this metal tea kettle, and you saw the picture that I turned into a riser. And upcoming, you'll see the rest of the items. And at the end of the video, I'll show you all of the finished products. That I finished painting, I went over the entire piece with DIY's Big Top because the paint all needs to be sealed in. And next, I'm going to take a transfer out of the Winter Botanist book from IOD, and I'm going to put a transfer on it. I'm not going to show you the whole process since I already did once. So stay tuned to the end of the video and you will see the finished. Okay, I'm sorry to say that I somehow lost the footage of painting this cute little caddy. It was originally a blue color, and I painted it with that mixture of DIYs, I believe Marquee, and then some Fusion in a brown color. And now I am taking another transfer, and I'm going to just put it on each end. And once I'm done with that, I will give this a good coat of DIY's Big Top to seal in the transfers. I've already coated the piece once, but I'm going to coat again when the transfers are finished. If you're enjoying this video, I would appreciate it if you would give it a thumbs up, to like, and subscribe. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe. It only helps my channel to grow so I can bring you more videos like this to enjoy on YouTube. Another thing I wanted to mention is the DIY products that you see here in this video. You can purchase those on my website at twistedoakfarmandgiftshop.com. I do not sell IOD or Fusion, but you can get those from Sonnet's Garden Blooms. And I also carry a line of Connie Lines and Designs rice paper, and I carry Roy Cycles decoupage papers. So you can purchase those, or anyone that's local can pick them up from my shop here in Central Michigan. Project 4 is this wood bowl. I didn't want to paint it on the inside, but I tried cleaning and sanding and waxing, and it just didn't look pretty. So I made the choice to paint the entire bowl inside and out with DIY's cottage color in the color juniper, which is this beautiful green color. It's one of my favorites, actually, out of the DIY cottage colors. Not see in this video is how I finished this bowl. After painting and sealing it, I added transfers from IOD's Partridge Lane transfer book, and I went all the way around the bowl, and then I waxed it with DIY's clear wax, and then after wiping that back, I went over it again with DIY's dark wax and wiped that all back. I did distress the bowl, and the dark wax brought that out, gave it some texture, and I really love the way that this turned out. For my fifth and final project, I have this wood matchbox holder, and I just loved the age of it, the wood, everything about it, so I did nothing to it except decorate. I took some floral foam and wrapped it in some material and then pushed it down inside. And then I stuck some florals in there. And I have this cute little felt mouse that I've been wanting to use, and I thought this is a perfect spot for it. I added a doily, and this little metal piece here is actually a mold for maple, I think it's maple sugar and chocolate. So I put that in there. And then, and I think I said I added a little doily. And then in the little bottom part where everything comes out, I rolled up some old book papers and wrapped them in ribbon and stuck those in the bottom with another sprig of the same florals that I put on top. Well, I changed my mind. As much as I loved the pink outfit, I switched it to gray. Now we're on to the final reveal. I hope that you enjoyed this video today, and I hope that you get a chance to watch all the other videos from Sonnet's Flippin' Frenzy Challenge. There's so many wonderful creators out there, and see what they have come up with and what they had in their boxes. Again, if you like this, please like and subscribe to my channel.